Today I'm going to talk on a very interesting topic and what makes Vedic astrology superior to the other divination systems, including the Western astrology, is its level of accuracy and precision in prediction, which actually helps people create their own prophecies. Something which is known as maturity of planets. Predictive methods are based on very complex calculations, and there are numerous methods which will pinpoint timing down to the exact minutest of details. Now, when I talk about this prediction, is the prediction of the person's personality profile, because I strongly believe that attitude is your altitude. So this Vedic astrology is so superior that it can actually describe a person and even go to the minutest details of how his attitude will be in a particular given circumstances under a particular planet. However, there is a simple method which gives remarkable results and should be only taken into account when we are doing the calculations of an individual chart. Though I am going to be talking in general about it, but the actual precision of it can only be procured when we are actually compiling the calculations based on an individual's date of birth, time of birth, and place of birth. Now this episode, or this particular maturity of planets that I am talking about, is only to inform you that how well it works and how these calculations can be taken into consideration. It is so that you have a better knowledge of what age a particular planet can manifest itself. Now, planets and houses are said to give their maturity effects at certain ages in a person's life. The planets are more significant in this regard. When a planet matures at a certain age, the full potential of the planet will be able to manifest at that particular time. Whatever a planet promises in the chart will be clearly visible in a person's life at that particular age. That's how we comprehend, we grab, and we can actually utilize the importance of these planets and also bring it to our benefits in life, thus achieving success and manifesting your dreams and desires becomes far more productive and successful. So this is a very important method of prediction or helping people create their own prophecies, and often works like magic. In some cases, just knowing a person's age without having access to their chart can give an individual or a proficient astrologer a strong idea of what they are experiencing in life and how that planet corresponding to that age actually functions in their chart. The maturity planet will show its intrinsic nature as well as the results of its chart placement or placement in the chart. The intensity of its effect will last until the next planet matures. Now I am just going to apprise you of the situations or apprise you of the age when planets give their full effects. Like Jupiter matures 15 to 20 years of age, so the peak is 16, the age of 16. Sun matures at the age of 22. Moon matures at the age of 24. And Venus matures 25 to 27 years of age. The peak is 25. Mars matures at 28 to 31 years of age. The peak period is 28. Mercury matures at the age of 32 to 35 years of age. The peak is at 32. The Saturn matures at 36 to 39 years of age and the peak period being 36. Rahu matures at 42 to 47 years of age, the peak being 42. If you've been following my videos, I'll just tell you in a nutshell the real aspect of it. Why do we say or why do we feel or why do we know that Jupiter matures at 15 to 20 years of age, at peak 16? The studies come into being. Your education comes into being. The child actually is growing from the adolescent years and he's maturing up. His interest in education, his interest in the world is expanding. The actually knowledge of what is right and what is wrong, what is correct and what is incorrect, how we can expand in the positive and negative is deciphered from the ages of 15 onwards, once he starts utilizing his own mind. That's when the Jupiter matures. Now, if you see the Sun matures at 22 years of age, is when an individual comes into his being. He realizes his personality, how he wants to project himself to the world or how the world sees him. Now, Moon matures at the age of 24 is when your emotions start coming into play. You start recognizing your emotions and you realize what is it that you desire emotionally, whom are you falling in love with, what is it that your emotions get pacified with. That maturity comes at the age of 24. Venus matures at the age of 25, 27 years of age, the peak being 25. Emotions are taken care of at the age of 24. And then Venus, what are the things, I mean, like they say, the beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder. So at the age of 25, you actually come in terms with eye to eye with what is it that holds your interests. What are the things that are beautiful in your heart and in your eyes? That's the time when Venus matures. Mars matures at the age of 28 to 31 and the peak being 28. If you actually see around the ages of 28, we become ambitious. We actually become sure and secure of ourselves. We actually know that this is what I can achieve and this is what I cannot achieve. You become so confident in your own nuances of life. That's when the Mars matures. Mercury matures at the age of 32 to 35. The peak being 32 is when you actually realize what are your communication capabilities. Mercury is all about the trades, the communications, the networking, the social. You actually become a little manipulative through your communications and you know whether your communications are correct or incorrect and you can improvise on them. Now, Saturn matures at the age of 36 and 39 is when you actually hit it. That why are there obstacles coming? What is it that I need to do? And Saturn is what helps you introspect into knowing where the things are going wrong and how they need to be corrected. So the discipline, it's a tough taskmaster. It lets you dream, it lets you manifest, it lets you mature. And once you've matured and you feel this is your personality, comes Saturn to rectify it or probably endorse it that what you're doing is correct. Or what you're doing is incorrect, so it needs to be corrected. And this maturity only comes at the age of 36 and 39, whereas Rahu matures at the age of 42 and 47 because you suddenly wake up to the fact that you were running after illusions and you need to stop running after illusions. And since life is passing by, you better wake up, pull up your socks and open your eyes. Now, Ketu matures at the age of 48 to 54. See, Rahu lets you know that, okay, you were running after illusions. Ketu lets you manifest and lets you correct. Like Ketu is such a wonderful planet, it actually, though it's a shadow, these are shadowy planets. One gives you illusion, the other gives you also the intelligence to decipher whether you should run after these illusions or not. And you are able to correct them. And see, the first chance comes at the age of 42 that you need to correct. 48 says now you don't have any other choice but to correct. And at the age of 54, but the peak is at 48, is where you realize half the life has gone by, the other half is left, so I might as well wake up. Frankly speaking, according to my scheme of things, nature has a wonderful way of making the human beings realize what to do, how to do it, and why to do it.